Yeah, Sarah Vale and James have become really good friends. I think that's one of the things about Wales that I love so much, is that we're so well connected.
Yeah.
Like from Wrexham to Birmingham, 60, 70 miles feels a long way. The same mileage down to Bangor feels around the corner, because we've got that friendship, we've got that connectivity. I feel we need a lot more connectivity. I feel we need to stop kind of duplicating things and wasting a lot of money on duplication.
Yeah.
But that's the services and stuff generally.
I'm just interested in what you think. What works well in recovery? What do we need to just have more what now spaces, to use your language? And really, where are we sitting in some of these projects, alongside these bigger NHS and government treatment stuff, because we're still the small fry at the end of the whatever, aren't I'm just interested in your thoughts on some of it, really.
And we've had to do it for ourselves. I've only got Eternal as an example, really, but it was conceived on a prison bunk bed, and it was only for the good fortune of not dying through heroin and crack injecting and overdosing that I managed to meet amazing people like Simon Shaw, Peter Norrie, who else is on board now? Joe Clay, Joe Marston, prisons, Jill Whittingham, drug and alcohol counsellor, and these people actually care about people.
It's your story, but it's not unique. If you listen to the Penman story, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
James had a fag packet idea somewhere, and half a dozen people support him to bring it together. Yes.
I have far more people saying no than I ever did yes, and that's a shame as well. But I think more spaces. I think we need to get more power into the hands of the experts, which are, if you're working with people with PTSD out of the army, well, the best people to support those people are people that have, been through it themselves. I know we need everybody in recovery. We need the professionals. We need the people that haven't taken drugs in a professional role as much as we need the people in recovery. But within recovery, there's a whole conversation we don't need to have, because they've been through exactly what we've been through, so we can focus on something. I think more opportunities could be in the hands of people, passionate people that really want to create something. We support a guy down in Staffordshire at the moment. His name's JP. He is in the position I was in 8 years ago. He's in a better position. He's got a bit of funding. He's got a good group of people around him, and he's trying to do what we're doing, because it works for him. Filmmaking works for him, and he's a great little filmmaker. He's become a friend, and we're supporting him remotely. The going forward with Eternal, we want to create these spaces. We want to create Eternal hubs. We were trying to get one into the jail, but that was going to happen at one point. We want to get Eternal hubs going. More spaces. How to make it happen is money, isn't it? If we could just rebalance the money that's going into, the treatments that just don't bloody work.
Right. Okay. I mean, I've always paraphrased it for more years than I can remember, that if you listen to all the experts, as you call them, then they'll tell you that the staying off is harder than the getting off. Yeah. Yet 90% of our money is spent on helping people get off, and 10% of our money is helping people stay off. And you're right. Actually, we just need the balance to reflect that reality for people. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you have to get off to be able to stay off.
Of course, you can't not. Yeah, it's not. We're not dismissing it, but it's the balance, is what you're saying. Yes.
It's that much of the journey, isn't it? The getting off.
Yeah. But it's that much of the spending. It might be that much of the journey, but at the moment, it's that much of the spending.
No, and then what's the point of putting like 30, 40 grand into somebody's treatment, and then they come out with nothing after that and just floundering, and obviously just go back to it, and then it's like
spending. And they fall on it.
Yeah. I don't know what the answer is. I'm a great advocate for people doing it for themselves and being supported to do that. When you find passionate people, you've got to support them.